Hi there, it's Claire from Sydney Advanced Physiotherapy. Today I want to give you a couple of stretches you can do at your desk to help relieve back pain before you stand up. What often happens during pregnancy is the ligaments that support your pelvis are quite stretchy, and so when you're sitting at your desk for an hour or more during the day, as you might have to for your work, your pelvis will sort of fall out of its usual resting position. And when you stand up, because you don't have that strong abdominal support that you had before pregnancy, you'll get a sensation of gripping or strain or ache through the lower back, through the sacrum, sometimes pinching in the hips or gripping in the upper back. And these are really common symptoms that I hear in my patients who are pregnant and having to work at a desk during the day. I sometimes have to sit at my desk and write notes during the day, and so these are a couple of stretches that I typically do both as I'm writing and also just before I stand up. So I'm sitting on a fit ball, which is what I like to do at my desk during the day. I find that it helps me move more. So if I'm sitting in a chair, I'll tend to get tired and fall over time into this sort of posture. If I'm sitting in the fit ball, it's just a constant opportunity to move my hips around, to roll back and forward, to change my posture and keep my muscles active. You can do these stretches in a chair as well, they'll be just as effective. So the first one is called pelvic tilting. So I'm sitting up nice and tall on the ball and feeling my pelvis almost like a bowl of water. Imagining I'm holding the ball like this with my hands, and then I'm trying to roll the ball forward and backwards as if I'm tipping water out the back and tipping water out the front. So you can see that I'm trying to keep my upper body relatively steady and just let my pelvis move underneath the spine. I might also add a bit of an upper body stretch into this movement, something like this. I might even add my arms in, as our wrists tend to get very tight if we've been typing a lot. So I might do something like this, diving forward and tucking the tail, opening up, taking my hands either side. So I'm trying to move slowly and carefully in and out of those movements and take deep breaths as I go, maybe 5 or 10 repetitions in each direction. The next stretch is a glute stretch or a buttock stretch. And often we get really tight in the glutes during pregnancy because we're relying on those muscles to stop us falling forward when our tummy muscles aren't strong enough to do the job. So to do a glute stretch, stabilize yourself on a table or a wall. Take one leg, cross it over the other, like this, with the knee pointing out to the side. Then sitting up nice and tall, leaning forward over both legs with a straight back, and you should feel that stretch in the outer buttock. You can hold that for 15, 30, 45 seconds, whatever feels good to you, coming slowly out of that stretch and switching sides. One thing to watch with that glute stretch is if you've had strong pain at the pubic bone, that might not be a good stretch for you. And these are just general tips that might not work for everyone. If you're experiencing back pain or pelvic pain during pregnancy, the most important thing is to get the issue sorted as soon as possible. So we'd love to see you here at Sydney Advanced Physio and help you get through pregnancy with a smile on your face.